Why do you read an aviation history book? Is it to learn about the amazing aircraft, the people who flew them, and the role they all played in history? Is it because you appreciate the information and lists of facts about the aircraft performance? Or maybe it's just to see cool photos of the great aircraft in our world's history, perhaps as reference material for squadron markings and paint schemes. Whatever the reason, this book will satisfy all your requirements. Wings of War is a combination of first-hand stories from very different aviators who share their life-changing events from the very beginning of World War II up to the last atomic mission flown. All of their combat tales are laid out in chronological order, spread out across the entire globe, and they share their experiences in a wide variety of aircraft that all helped to shape the world as we know it today. These combat veterans all have a common bond as they all flew and fought in World War II, though in different military forces, in different aircraft, and in different battle zones. These men flew fighters, bombers, and reconnaissance aircraft for the U.S. Army, Navy, and Marines, the German Luftwaffe, and the Royal Canadian and British Air Forces. Each of these stories brings a very descriptive review of some truly unique events, and all are told firsthand by these pilots who were there. They place you center stage inside the various cockpits with the brave airmen who flew these harrowing missions and will help you understand what it must have been like during aerial combat. Some of the personal and descriptive accounts of unique aerial combat events include aerial combat over the Pacific flying off of aircraft carriers, island hopping campaigns against superior forces, night fighters over Europe, and chasing the enemy across borders, wondering if they will make it back home alive. These veterans' compelling stories are written in a way that tells the human side of the story behind the combat. Although they are all heroes in their own right, most will proclaim they were just doing their job as they set out to fly and fight for what they believed in. No matter if you were Allied or Axis, both sides experienced heavy losses as these young men all played the deadly game of aerial warfare, with the loser facing deadly consequences. Jim Busha has put this collection of accounts together in a way that has made an impression on me personally. I have worked in aviation for over 45 years, flying historic aircraft at air shows and the air races, flying in television and motion pictures, and personally restoring and flying many of the World War II aircraft mentioned in these pages. As the president of Planes of Fame Air Museum for the past 23 years, I have had the good fortune to be surrounded with and to fly most of the aircraft that are described in detail in this book on a daily basis. Even though I was never a military pilot, and I do not pretend to know what aerial combat was like, I now have a much deeper appreciation for what it was like after reading this book. As I turned the pages, I found that these veterans have told their stories with detail I can relate to. Whether at the controls of a Spitfire, Lightning, Hellcat, BF-109, FW-190, Thunderbolt, or any of the other aircraft mentioned, I now have a better understanding of the total picture of the air war in World War II as seen firsthand by these brave men.